Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-month July going into August reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Sagittarius, you've got envy around you, envious eyes. I've been getting this quite a bit for Sagittarius lately, and this is no exception, this reading. Now, the feeling around you right now is one of divine sensuality. It's a beautiful card. And the thing that I'm picking up around this is it's about choices. Choices of who you connect with. Choices of who you make love with. It feels like that. There's an energy around this of perhaps being judged. Or being judged unfairly, perhaps for choices that you've made in love. Choices of mates. But of course, Sagittarius, you're free to choose who you want to give yourself to. The only thing is you have to make sure that it's a free choice of your own, and it's something that brings you wisdom, health, joy and respect, and it's yours alone, your choice alone. Now the energy around the other person, I'm getting it more as their envy towards you. Perhaps they're envying your freedom of choice, something like that. But I also get the goddess of the moon and woman holding a coin. So it may be envy involving your success, because I do pick this up as you. Whether you're male or female, it's an energy of someone who is nurturing their abilities. I do feel that you have a deep connection with spirit. You follow your gut feelings, and as a result, you tend to be someone who takes risks, and so therefore you attract wealth towards you and you work hard at achieving success. So there's this success around you, Sagittarius. You're following your gut, but yet there's envy around you. Now, of course, you could be cross-watching. This may be a Sagittarian energy towards you. But if not, then I feel that it's someone around you, Sagittarius, that is perhaps keeping their envy to themselves. They may not be overt about it, but let's see where this reading goes. At the bottom of the deck for you, I have the Nine of Wands. So yeah, there's a protective energy around this, making sure that no one crosses your boundaries. And I'll do a few more shuffles, actually. I've already meditated on your energy. But let us take a look. The lovers. It may be a potential mate, a potential lover for you, Sagittarius. Let's see. There may be competition around this, but I do pick you up as someone who is doing quite well. I get you as having an attraction, not just in the sensuality, but also in terms of value. So let's see where this goes. We'll start with a card that signifies you here, Sagittarius, where you currently stand, where you hope to stand with this in the future, how you are viewing the other person, how you've perceived them in the past, your doubts and fears. We'll take a look and see what the external circumstances are that's affecting you and the potential outcome. So I'm doing something a little bit different here this month, Sagittarius. You'll notice a different spread. I'm doing you here, and on the other side I'll do the other person. Of course, either side can resonate, so please do keep that in mind. At the bottom of the deck for the other person, I've got the Lady and the Lord, which in this deck is the Lovers card. So the lovers. Somebody here, I do feel that there's a very strong attraction towards you. You just have to make sure that you actually want to get involved with this person. You want to make sure that they're not crossing your boundaries. Because I feel for you, Sagittarius, the energy has to be more than a sexual connection or a sexual conquest. For the other person, it has to be a true connection, something that feels a lot more intimate or emotionally intimate. So let's see. We'll get their current energy, where they stand right now with this, where they hope to stand in the future, how they are viewing you, Sagittarius, how they've perceived you in the past, their doubts and fears, their external circumstances that are affecting them, and and the potential outcome. Okay, let's take a look. We'll start with your energy. The Seven of Cups in the reverse. They have the Five of Pentacles. So they're coming from a place of lack, a disconnect in their life, a sense of loneliness, a sense of being alone, isolated. There's also a deep sense of poverty around this. So that might be literal poverty. This person could be dealing with, struggling with money issues. But it's more than that. I feel it's a lack of warmth in their life, a cold environment. So that it feels very desolate around them at present. Though there is that glimmer of hope in the distance there with that fire. And the lizard popping out of the tree there also speaks to me of potential for this person to get out of this mindset. Of course, when we're stuck in that mindset, it's easy to stay there, to be very negative. But ultimately, it's going to be up to this person to get themselves out of that. Now, for you, I've got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So there's a lot of... You tend to be someone who doesn't just dream about things. You are a doer. You're not really someone who keeps things in the realm of just thinking about them or fantasy. So I get you as being somewhat of a realist here, Sagittarius. Now where you currently are, you have the Five of Cups in reverse. They have the Oak King or the Hangman in reverse. So for them, it's about getting themselves out of this rut, a stagnant period in their life where there's been a lack of growth. I do feel that they are becoming somewhat impatient to get themselves out of this. So they seem to be very much caught in a, maybe even like a victim mentality that I'm picking up around this person. Feeling like the world is against them, feeling like they've been somehow cast aside or forgotten about. That's the feeling that I'm picking up. Now for you though, I get more of an optimistic energy. The thing is, when you're down, you're not down for too long. So I get you looking at your circumstances realistically, and I get you as someone who doesn't really focus too much on the past. You might think about it in terms of lessons learned, but other than that, I don't see you dwelling there. I don't see you brooding, and I don't see you as someone who stays in that place of contemplating negative circumstances for a lengthy period of time. Sure, you have your moments, but I get you as really kicking yourself. The thing is, you're the person that kicks yourself in the butt to get yourself out of this. For other people, they may need more than that, but I think you're your own motivation. Now, Sagittarius, where you hope to be in the future, we've got the Lovers card. For them, we've got the Tower. In this deck, it's called the Wild Hunt. This is the Green Witch Tarot, by the way. The Wild Hunt. So there is that moment where they're looking to have their circumstances change. Have that Tower moment. Have things. It feels to me like a realization of what they need to do to get themselves out of a period of time where they've stayed too long in that period of being hung up. Yeah, a period of negativity, isolation, and not having what they want in their life. So there's a realization, there's a moment where they can actually take action, because I get the Tower in this case is illumination, it's understanding, and it's taking action. Now for you, there's a choice to be made. It's this Lovers situation, a choice in love, Sagittarius. Let's see how you are viewing this person. We've got the High Priestess in reverse, and how they're viewing you, we've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This individual may have been someone who was quite set in their ways. They may have been someone who was reluctant to open up their life. Usually when I see the Four of Pentacles, it's about someone who stubbornly refuses to see things a different way. They tend to cling to negativity, and they tend to cling to anything that makes them feel safe. Clinging to safety, right? Playing it safe, not taking risks. This person sees you as someone who takes risks, who doesn't have that materialism. So you're someone who, while you enjoy, of course, the fruits of your labours, you tend to not get too caught up in staying or playing it safe. You're not afraid to lose a little to gain more. It feels like that. Now, how you're viewing them, we've got the High Priestess in reverse. Well, when I'm looking at this Goddess of the Moon energy down here, I'm picking this up as intuition. So when it comes to your intuition, you may not be listening, or you may even be not trusting your intuition as you should around this particular person. So let's see. There's some kind of blocked message there that's trying to get through. How you've perceived this individual in the past. We've got the Empress in reverse, and how they've perceived you. We've got the World in reverse. So they seem to have seen you as something that's been left unfinished. This may be someone that you've known in the past, something that I feel, I'm not really getting ex energy. It could be an ex, but it's more likely someone in which there was something that was left hanging. A big old question mark is what I'm getting, this question mark. So this person's had questions. They felt like there's something that's been left unfinished with you, Sagittarius. Now for you, I do get that you saw this person as someone who was not open to a relationship. There was a lack of growth around this person. Maybe you saw that they were not someone who was attracting abundance into their life. You saw them as struggling. You may have even seen them as envious. The Empress in reverse can signify someone who is envious of you. Someone who looks at you and sees your success and says, So you may have been not trusting this individual because you have seen them in the past as envious, maybe even a little bit jealous of your what you've created for yourself. Your doubts and fears. We do have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Their doubts and fears is the Sun. So they're looking to get themselves out of this bleak period. We look at this very cold, wintry scene of the Five of Pentacles, them being stuck there for a long time. And the Sun tells me that they're fearful that this isn't going to happen, that they're not going to find this happiness, this growth. I'm getting a lot of growth energy around them. There's been a lack of growth, there's been stability, but the thing is, the stability that they have is more an illusion. It seems to be more about someone who's closed off and playing it safe, not being willing to change, not seeing change, because I feel that they've just been really stuck, not moving. There's a lack of movement around them, sedentary energy. Now for you, with the doubts and fears, the Ace of Cups in reverse, you may not be, I'm not picking up love here. This is an opportunity, I think, with that Lovers card. It feels to me like there's an attraction. We've got divine sensuality here. Card of making love, sexuality. And even goddess of the moon there, high priestess in reverse. That speaks to me of an attraction as well. Maybe even an infatuation. This person might have been infatuated by you, Sagittarius, but when it comes to love, I don't think you're certain about whether or not this person actually has any kind of an emotion towards you, or this is just something of somebody who is envious of another, what another has. Now, when it comes to your external circumstances, you've got the moon in reverse. Now, they have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it seems to me like this person is being very frustrated by a lack of movement in their life. But I do think that this individual is starting to get a bit frustrated. I get sexual frustration as well with that High Priestess in reverse. So you may know that this person is sexually frustrated. The Tower there could be a release of some kind. I mean, talking about sexuality as very literal here, I do see that. So it may be that this person just can't take it anymore and decides to take action. Comes out of the woodwork here with this moon in reverse and reveals themselves in a way that where they let you know what they're looking for here. Let's see where this goes. The outcome for you is the Eight of Wands in reverse. For them, I've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You know what? I have a feeling that you're going to get some kind of communication, and it's going to be very spontaneous. I get spontaneous action, and it's because they get frustrated. I feel that they've been trying to build something for a long period of time with that Seven of Pentacles. It feels like a build-up, but then there's a frustration that it's not happening quickly enough. They're looking for success, so they seem to see you as their success. So I do feel that you're going to hear from this person, Sagittarius. There's going to be communication, fast communication, once this person has this Tower moment, where they realize that they have to do something here and that they're tired of waiting, really. That's what I see. So we'll see where this goes in the extended reading. I hope that you join me there, Sagittarius, if this is resonating with you. The link is below in the descriptions box. It'll be about another 25 to 30 minute reading. So again, if this is resonating, please do join me. The link is down there. If you'd prefer a personal reading, of course you can reach out. My email is gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this new style of reading. Really appreciate that. And if you're a newcomer, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Love to have you. Join the team. Wishing you the best here, Sagittarius. I'll see you in part 2, or I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.